Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So let's start off with Dojacat because she has been getting called out for copying black artists. Now, she basically trademarked It's Giving for her little website slash clothing brand. And Rolling Ray is not happy with her. Basically said that she stole the saying from him. But other fans are saying that she actually took it from LATTO and Saucy Santana. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Is Dojacat stealing from black artists? Now, here's my thing. The term It's Giving, I feel like she got that from like Saucy Santana and LATTO. I don't think it was from Rolling Ray. I heard it first from Saucy Santana and Lottery Ticket. And I've never heard Dojacat use the term It's Giving ever. So I thought it was weird. I thought it was odd yesterday when I was talking about it in my previous video. I was like, I thought it was kind of odd that, you know, she would name it that, considering that she really don't use the term like that, at least in public. So, I do feel like, you know, Dojacat probably saw the term getting popular on social media, and maybe she wanted to make a quick buck off of it, but she trademarked it, so it's hers now. So I wouldn't be shocked if this causes an issue between Saucy Santana and LATTO, with Dojacat, because honestly, like, girl, no shade, but you really took a term that you really don't use and you're trying to profit off of it. Interesting. But, you know, she was smart enough to get it trademarked, so it is what it is. Moving on to Lil Uzi, JT, and Roddy Ricch. So it looks like Roddy Ricch alluded to smashing one of Lil Uzi's bitches because he was making fun of his shoes, okay? And so Roddy Ricch clapped back and said, "And you just mad these size 8s was in your bitch, get over it," okay? So let me know, do you feel like he smashed JT, or was it Brittany, his ex-girlfriend, which Lil Uzi beat up last year while he was with JT? So let me know. Now, no shade to JT, but she was thirsting after NBA Youngboy a few years ago before she got with Lil Uzi. So I can see her trying to shoot her shot at Roddy Ricch. You know, she do like them short, okay? And Lil Uzi dressed weird too. So I feel like he shouldn't even really be saying anything because you dress weird too. So with that being said, let me know in the comments, do you feel like he smashed JT? I think that Roddy Ricch was talking out of his ass, but I also feel like he definitely could have smashed JT if he really wanted to, though. Because, you know, these city girls, they be dotting and bopping. You know, if they would mess with Diddy and Lil Uzi, I'm pretty sure they would mess with Roddy Ricch. The industry is warning Megan Thee Stallion and Rihanna. So let's start off with Megan Thee Stallion. So Tory Lanez is gonna be hanging out with Puffy, Sean Combs, who is a gatekeeper in the industry, okay? Diddy is a gatekeeper. And with that being said, I do find it to be interesting that Tory Lanez is linking up with Diddy. He linked up with Madonna, the Queen of Pop. He linked up with Iggy, Justin Bieber. And yet, isn't he supposed to be going to jail for shooting Megan Thee Stallion? I think that eventually Megan Thee Stallion will be getting pushed out. I think that it's going to happen eventually. Not because she's not making good music. Because she's making good music. This album was much better than Something for the Thotties. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's because she's not really getting that support, okay? They may not be profiting off of Megan as much as they thought they were going to. And this is her technically 3rd album, even though Something for the Thotties don't count in her contract. And she's only doing 50 to 60,000 first week, you know? And it's not like she got any number ones on that album like Lizzo. So with that being said, I do feel like the industry will start to push Megan out, okay, the next 2 years because the sales are not there. And it happens. This happened to Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland got dropped from Columbia because she didn't have enough sales. And she thought she was Beyonce and she could take a 5-year break from music, because she was having children and stuff like that. And they dropped her ass. Now, I doubt that 1501 would ever drop Megan because she's basically keeping the lights on over there. But I do feel like the industry will start to pull back on Megan Thee Stallion, especially if Tory Lanez is not going to jail. And then as for Rihanna, I think the industry is tired of Rihanna. I believe the industry is trying to prevent Rihanna from getting married to A$AP the colorist. They wanted her to be in an industry relationship. They don't want her to be with A$AP the colorist. And that's why he's having these legal issues. Do I believe that A$AP the colorist did it? Yes. But it's so funny when Diddy does stuff, when Camel Face do stuff, it never really comes out. Or, the charges disappear. It's not a big deal. I remember when Camel Face stabbed somebody back in the 90s and people overlooked it. Okay? So with that being said, I do feel like they're coming after A$AP in a legal way because they don't want Rihanna to get knocked up again and get married to A$AP the colorist because she's supposed to be in an industry relationship. She was supposed to be in an industry relationship with Drake, but Drake cheated on her ass, and she found out and dumped him. But then again, Rihanna got cheated on by Chris Brown, the colorist, and she stayed. So, I don't know why was it Drake that she had to leave, but I feel like A$AP the colorist is also going to cheat and get caught eventually. Cardi B makes history. Allegedly, Cardi B's sophomore studio album has surpassed 1.6 billion streams on Spotify with only 3 songs. So that includes WAP, Up, and Hot Garbage that she will be putting on the album allegedly. And together they have 1.6 billion streams. So congratulations to Cardi B. Moving on to Chlöe. So there has been a lot of speculation that Chlöe will be performing at the VMAs for 2022. Now, all I have to say about that is completely unfair. And I don't think that Walmart Beyonce deserves to perform at the VMAs. And I'm going to tell you why. One reason why I don't feel like she deserves to perform at the VMAs because she don't got no hits. The people that are performing so far, like Lizzo and Jack Harlow, they got a top 10 hit this year. Okay? Or last year, which Chlöe has yet to do. And I feel like she gets a lot of favoritism because she's Beyonce's protege. Okay? Now, if Chlöe actually had a hit, I can understand why she would be performing at the VMAs, but she doesn't have one, and she hasn't had one yet. And with that being said, until she releases For the Night, I don't think she should be doing any performances. I don't need to see another Treat Me or Sleep With Me performance. I don't need to see another Unsurprised performance, okay? I don't need to see Chlöe twirling on the ground ever again. So with that being said, I don't think she deserves to perform at the VMAs. If she is, I think that is corny. And it's definitely favoritism and, Beyonce using her star power to get Chlöe performances, which I understand why she would be doing that, but at least put out some hits if you're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had a hit record out, it would make sense, but you don't got no hits. You need to stay home. No shade. Speaking of Beyonce, fans are calling her a flop. Because Renaissance now holds the record of the biggest purse sales drop for a female artist at #1 debut album. Okay, so first week she did 190K in pure sales. Second week it was 13,000, and that is a 93% drop. Okay, and so a lot of fans are calling her a flop, saying that she lost stream because people are not really buying her album. They are streaming it, but they're not buying it anymore. And I feel like, well, at least she did 190K first week. 25 years in the game. Lil' Kim can't do that. Queen Latifah can't do that. Usher, He's been in the game for 20 years. I bet you he can't do 190K in pure sales. So I feel like people are just trying to shade Beyonce in any way, shape, or form. Of course, the second week, people are not going to be as excited because the album is already out. Okay, so of course, the people that already bought the album, they're not going to buy it again. And then on top of that, I think once the visuals come out, people will start to buy the music a little bit more. I think that Beyonce should have already released the visuals. It doesn't make sense for her to wait. But maybe she's going to be doing it the VMA week. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.